The first time I saw a shark was when I went on this night dive with my uncle. And it was a night dive. We were supposed to go fishing, and he told me to come closer to the edge of the boat. I did, and next thing I know, I was in the water. He pushed me in, and I remember just seeing these huge bodies, and I realized they were sharks, but they were lemon sharks. And I was scared, yeah, panicked a lot, but then surprisingly they didn't attack.
Thanks to this week in Sydney, I've learned that sharks aren't scary.
Modern media, modern shows, even movies like Jaws, they actually paid millions of dollars when it was first released to put out scary stories in the media so that we would go and watch these movies.
But conservationists are scared. After 600 million years on this planet, since the release of Jaws, global shark populations have fallen by 3/4.
I think they did a recent study. You see like the predator triangle. So you have a couple of the top predators, a couple of the middle predators, and a lot of the grazers. So in the oceans, it's actually like the opposite. So you want to have heaps of sharks. So these guys are keeping everything in check.
And if you look back in evolution, back in the Nigerian life, there was no sharks, there were no bony animals in the ocean. And sharks were sort of the first bony fish with a jaw to evolve with reproductive organs. So they're sort of the change in everything. So if we take that core link up the food chain, I guess what we're left with is jellyfish. I love jellyfish, but not that much. Jellyfish and chips, not fun.
The amazing staff at Irukandji help people like me learn to love sharks, and you can help too.
There are a lot of things that everyone can do to help conserve sharks, and these are everyday choices such as food and sunscreen.
Next time you order fish and chips, ask what the fish is. Skate means ray, and flake means shark. When you're buying sunscreen or makeup, check for squalene. This is shark liver oil. And teach your friends and family the truth about shark myths. Sharks do get cancer. Shark nets like these don't keep out sharks, but tangle and kill hundreds of sea creatures.
They're the nets that wrap animals up. We call them gill nets. So imagine that, getting tangled to such a way that you kill yourself because it's wrapping tighter and tighter around your body.
And sharks don't care if you're bleeding.
I'm a pretty clumsy person. I have cut myself a million times in my life. And I was bleeding around some pretty gnarly sharks, some bull sharks, and I didn't see a change in their behavior. So I'm like, hang on a second. Maybe there's some not so much truth to this. Yes, they're attracted to fish blood and that smell and that stress smell they smell, but human blood, not so much.
So, what's the message?
If we want healthy oceans, we've got to start doing better for these guys. They're so beautiful.
It is their ocean, we are just swimming in it. And take the time to get to know them. Every little bit counts. You know, the world, it's not going to be saved by a couple of people doing everything perfectly. It will be saved by everybody doing everything imperfectly.
And yeah, I just want a better future for sharks.